What's up, everybody? All right, first I want to apologize for the wind, but we're walking to the garage. We got some stuff to do, just some minor little things, so let me get in the garage where it's less windy and I'll tell you what we got going on. All right, guys, so if you watched the last video, you know we're making progress, we're making moves. We made room for all the activities in the 240, as you can see here. I mean, we could just get up in there. But anyways, we're gonna break up the off-season build for a minute. We got a couple little knick-knack things to do around the house, mostly with the other cars. So last night in Project Single Slammer, the daily right now, I've been just rocking, saving gas and stuff. The window decided to come off track, so I'm gonna have to take the door panel apart. I'll kind of show you about doing that in case you ever have an issue like that. So we're gonna fix that, and then my wife's car it's finally above freezing. It's like 40 today or something. So I'm gonna give it a quick spray just to kind of clean it up and get some of the salt off of it and everything like that. Just to try to prolong it. You know, you gotta do that in the winter. You gotta wash them every once in a while. So we're gonna get the power washer out. We're gonna get the foam cannon out. We're just gonna give it a quick spray. Let it soak. I don't know if we're gonna really give it a scrub, but we'll spray it down. We'll rinse it off. We'll see what it looks like. If it needs more attention, then we may go ahead and give it a quick hand wash. But yeah, we're just gonna tackle that and everything. So yeah, let's get to work. All right, guys. So we got the power washer all set up. This is her car. I don't know if you can tell, but it is covered in salt and dirt and grime. And of course, since we live in the country, we got mud holes and stuff like that. So it is just filthy, and you know, we just got to give it a wash. So we're gonna go ahead and wash it. We're gonna get it looking clean again and everything like that. We're gonna try out our Amazon $17 foam cannon that I bought in the summer that last time I used worked great on the 240. So here we go. So after a hand wash and a power wash, there it is, looking pretty. Yeah, this car's got its flaws, but I'll tell you, she cleans up nice and I really like it. It's one of my favorite cars. Way better, way better. Now I will say that the soap I used really sucks. I used some Armor All soap or whatever. It's not really very foamy. I don't really like it. I didn't want to use my chemical guys because I wasn't really doing a very thorough wash. I pretty much was spraying some soap, spraying it off, spraying some soap, giving it a quick hand scrub, and then rinsing it off again. And everything, so I wasn't really going to go through the time of using expensive products. I just used some regular car wash soap. It did a decent job. It broke up the dirt. It made it work. The car looks a lot better. Got the undercarriage sprayed pretty good. Got the car sprayed off. Got the salt off of it. Just gave it a good, you know, maintenance wash. nothing fancy. But yeah, so that's done. I'm happy, she'll be happy. Car looks amazing, car looks a lot better, and that's all we shoot for. What's up, everybody? Today's another day. So yesterday got wrapped up with some things and I couldn't finish what I was going to do. So today we're in the garage to rob a few tools to go fix the daily. So the other day I was driving the Civic single slammer project D-series. Yeah, no, the green bean machine daily. Anyways, the drama queen. Yeah, so we were driving it. I stopped, get something, rolled the window down, and just like my old Civic, I rode it all the way down and the thing popped off the track. Really frustrating because it made for a long drive home at night when it was cold and everything. So yeah, we just got to fix that. I'll show you how to do it in case you ever have a problem like that in your Civic. It's really simple. We got to pull the door panel off. We got to undo the window, pull the window out, reset the window in the track, and then reattach it to the regulator. So I'll kind of show you on this regulator I have for the passenger side, but I haven't had a chance to fix it yet, what exactly I'm talking about. We're going to disconnect. So on this regulator here, there's this plate right here, which has two 10mm bolts that will, this actually attaches, actually I lied. This actually attaches to the car. So on this regulator here I have here, you see there's two of these holes right here where my finger is. There's a 10mm bolt here and there's a 10mm bolt here. This bar actually attaches to the window, and as the motor rotates the gear and rotates this armature and all that stuff on this regulator up and down, this is the rod that actually pushes the window up or pulls the window down. So we're going to be disconnecting these bolts and sliding it out so we can actually pull the window. So we can actually pull the window and reset it into the track and then just reattach those 10mm bolts. It's fairly simple, it's easy. Really, on a Civic, all you need is a Phillips screwdriver, maybe a flathead if you can't really get your speaker grills out without a little prying tool, or a door panel pry tool. If you're really particular and you got a really clean car, a door panel pry tool to get your pins out, or your little pop tabs and stuff. Me, I just send it, I just rip it off, I don't care. Mine's a beater car, it's a daily. But anyways, so Phillips, possibly a door panel tool, flathead possibly, 10mm extension, ratchet, drill, whatever you got, whatever. And yeah, that's about all you're gonna really need. So I'm gonna grab some tools from the garage, the CKA Nation garage, Clutch Kicker Nation, what up? Anyways, gonna grab some tools, gonna go back up front. It's raining, it's cold, it's kind of weather went shitty again. So yeah, but the truck just costs too much gas to drive it every day to work and back. So I mean, I put $17 in it today, and I pretty much went through all that with one trip to work and back. And I'm not paying like $20 a day. You gotta be crazy. I have a Civic. I can go like a week and a half on $10. So yeah, we're gonna fix it. All right, I'll bring you back. So as you can see here, the window won't go up because if you look closely in there, it's hard to tell, but basically it has, here's the track, and it's on the outside of the track. So I tried lowering the window and jarring it back in. It didn't work and everything. So we're actually gonna have to remove the window to fix that. So to start, all you really need is a Phillips screwdriver. There's a Phillips in here, and there's a Phillips in here, and then there is 3 Phillipses inside with the speaker grill. So this speaker grill pops off. So we're gonna pop that off. So we're gonna have to take the speaker out so we can unplug the speaker, and then take the 3 screws out that hold the door panel to the actual door. But first we're gonna start with taking this out and this screw inside here. And this is kind of a pain because I just put this door panel in and I thought, oh yeah, it's good to go. I should never hopefully have to pull this back out. Well, here we are again, removing the door panel, which is frustrating. Alright, so this is just kind of like clipped in. So one of these ends should come free. One of these ends should come free. Like so. Then it comes out. And then we're going to unplug it. And we're going to get in here. We're going to get in here and remove this screw. All right, so now that we have all our screws out and our speaker out and our speaker disconnected down here, I usually just grab down here and just kind of pull up and everything. And then that loosens that, and then we just work down and get our clips all the way around the door panel until it is free, and it should just basically flop around like so. The next step is pretty much we're just going to lift up and play with the door panel, slide it off, and get it off of the door. All right, now we have the door panel removed, so we're in good shape. Now we just need to adjust the window so we can get to the two 10mm bolts that are gonna be in here. You can actually maybe see one in between there, right there. It's kind of hard to see, but that is the bolt we're gonna try to remove. So it makes it easier if you just lower the window so you can get access to the bolts either through one of these holes over here and over here. You know, you just kind of play with it and you'll find a position that allows you to get pretty good access to the bolts. So I'm going to hook up the window switch so we can move our window, lower it down until I can get both bolts, break them loose, take the window off, and readjust it. All right, now you can see, here's one of the bolts right here. And the other one is right inside that hole right there. So it's easy. As you can see, there's a big hole and a small hole. All you gotta do is break the torque, loosen the head of the bolt, loosen the bolt, and then slide it off the track. So I'm gonna get some tools and we're gonna get that taken care of. All right, with your bolts loose and everything, all you're gonna do is you're gonna hold the window and slide this forward or back to disengage it, and then you will be able to pull it off and actually take your window out. So now we actually have the window out. So you don't necessarily need to take the window all the way out. The problem is I am trying to relocate the camera for you guys so you can see what's going on, so I can't really hold it up and move the camera, so I just took it out so I can set it down so I can move the camera. All right, now that the window's out and everything, so what we're gonna do is we're basically gonna put the window in and readjust it on the track and push it back down until it meets up with the regulator that we disconnected it from, this time keeping it in the track so that it will not be out of the track and causing us problems like it was. It's pretty simple. You're just gonna put the front end in first, followed by the back end. Getting the front end aligned into the track, and then aligning the back end. And then pushing down slowly until you get it down to where the regulator is. I know I'm covering all the light. So once you get it down to where the regulator is, you're just going to push down a little bit more and get it to line up back into what we disconnected it from. And you're just basically going to put the bolts into the big holes, push them back and slide it to lock it in, and then you're going to tighten up the bolts. Alright, so once you got it all back attached to the track and everything, we're going to give it a try one and just make sure it goes all the way up inside the track. Which it does. So that simple process, taking out a few screws, the door panel, and a couple bolts loosening and readjusting, fixed our issue. Now, sadly, this seems to be a common problem. I seem to have had this on both my Civics. I don't know why. I've tried replacing the tracks and everything like that. This is the first time it's happened on this car particularly, but my last one, it happened all the time. I don't quite know why in a preventative way. I haven't really I guess I haven't really spent a lot of time trying to figure it out, but I have spent a decent amount of time just trying to rectify it on my old one and could never do it. But it's really annoying, and now it just means I'm gonna have to pay more attention when I lower the window. I usually, if you put pressure towards the back of the window, like just push down on it a little bit, when you lower it all the way down, usually never happens. What usually causes it for me is I hit the auto button and just let it roll all the way down by itself. And usually that'll pop it off the tracks every once in a while. I mean, this time, like I said, it's the first time out of maybe 100 times of lowering this window that I've ever had it happen, but it did happen. So it's really frustrating, it's really annoying. So we just took a few minutes, get it rectified, get the window back up in the track so that I can get the car back outside so my wife can have her parking spot back, because it is about to snow probably, and I can then take it back to work, because you know, I was afraid of parking it in the parking lot, and next thing you know, a monsoon would come down and fill the car full of water, and then it would be nothing else than a Houston car. Anyways, I'm gonna get this door panel back on. We're gonna get this buttoned up. We don't want it looking like this, because that's no bueno. So yeah, I'm gonna get to work, get this all fixed up, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a minute. All right guys, so it's all back together, so job success. I'm pretty happy with that. You gotta love when some jobs are just really simple, really easy, and you just can knock them out pretty quick and everything like that. Those are the jobs I tend to love. The jobs that I tend to despise are the ones that take forever and you never actually feel like you're accomplishing anything, like every build you do. But the end satisfaction when you actually get on track or actually drive the car you've been building makes it all worth it. You know, that's at least what we tell ourselves as car enthusiasts, isn't it? That the end result makes all the journey worth it. But either way, so that's just a little sidebar action, you know, washing the car, fixing the daily that we have to do. So there's some other parts I have for the daily I'd like to throw on. I just don't have the time today. So yeah, that's it for right now. I may roll this into tomorrow, who knows? But if I don't, please like, share, subscribe to the video. Thanks for watching. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one.